Hello, everybody. My name is Anday, and welcome to just another reaction video. Today is gonna be Goku versus Superman, Dragon Ball versus DC Comics Death Battle. The like the third round? Okay, so as always, I give a little just a little input on how I know either character, and for obviously, just saying how this would relate to me. So Superman, remember all the way back in, like, at least for my time. What was it, that Superman Returns movie? I remember seeing that. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. A guy that can fly. He lifted the plane, but he got stabbed by a purple, or not purple. What am I saying? He was stabbed by a green rock, and he died. Like right off the bat. But not after he lifted the whole island though, and then threw it into space, which by itself is very cool to see. So yeah, it was that movie that really got me to not that much into Superman, but like a decent amount of knowledge of I know who he is. So then that movie, and you buy all the toys, toys and all that stuff. Then I think it was the animated series for I'm not sure if I saw the Superman animated series or it was the Justice League one, because both were airing at Cartoon Network. I think it was Justice League because it saw most of them fighting. I remember, not so much just Superman by himself. Man, I have to rewatch Superman then. I have to watch that show and the Batman animated series because I've never seen that. I've never seen it, but I really want to. If it's on If it's on Max, I'll probably watch it. Maybe, probably, we'll see. But no. So yeah, it was that movie, and then it was the movie, the show, and then it wouldn't be until 2013's The Man of Steel that I got properly introduced to the character. So say what you will about that movie, but it went hard. It went so hard. And but before that movie came out, a very interesting episode of a certain other show came out in on the internet on YouTube in 2012. That obviously being the Goku versus Superman death battle. So this was way back when I wasn't even here for this. Well, when I say I wasn't here, I don't mean I wasn't born yet. I'm not that young. Um, when I wasn't like super in tuned into this part of internet culture. Like in 2013, you know what I was doing, or 2012, you know what I was looking at? I was looking at Minecraft videos, Minecraft mods, Minecraft everything, maps, all that stuff. And even though I still do that today, I wasn't tuned into this level of obviously just what's the words for it? I wasn't this I wasn't in this interested in this particular genre of obviously of YouTube, like where characters fight. I was more into Minecraft, all that. And even though I probably wouldn't have Anday reacts all the way back then. I'm like, what would I have been? 11? Nah, nah, nah. Well, actually, reaction content was a thing in 2016, 2014. Nah, nah, nah. Anyway, I'm sidetracked. Goku. I know little to nothing about him. Well, not now, obviously. I've watched some episodes. I've looked at some clips on YouTube, mostly about him. Uh, but I think I have a manga somewhere, like one of the Dragon Ball mangas, because I remember very specifically there was a few like parts of Goku fighting somebody, and I can't remember which one, and I can't remember what it looks like, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere in a house, right? Deep under a bed full of stuff. So I don't know if I could get like just go over there and then dig it out and then just say, hey, like look what I found. I've read this before, but no, no, no. So like when this episode came out, I wasn't even here for it. I didn't see well, not this episode, the first episode, right? The first Goku versus Superman, when it came out, right? I didn't even watch it. I wasn't even there for it. I didn't see it until probably 2014. 2014 to 2013. And even then, I wasn't like super hyped about it as much as other people surely were. I just saw it as, oh look, another death battle. Let me check this out. I was like on my phone or something. I was probably in bed trying to not get caught awake by my mom. You know, as you do when you have like a a Nintendo DS or something like that. But that was me, but for phone. But don't get it wrong, I had a DS also. Um, so yeah, I watched it. I was like, okay, it's another death battle. I don't know either about these characters that much, but I watched it. I was like, whoa, that was so cool. This is so sick. But with the stats that they give, it looks understandable that Superman won. I was like, sure, cool. And so I was like, for me, it was either or. You know, I would have been okay with either Goku or Superman winning, though obviously Superman won. And what was it? Even said that the calculations that they gave at the end were true, even though I don't know, they clearly did the best they could with what they found. You know, this was, as far as I know, this was like way back when they didn't have obviously as much resources as they do now. Even though, you know, some may say that they still don't get all the research right. I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Sure. Um, I am terrible at like continuing on what I'm trying to say through words. Never mind that. Uh, so like yeah, I was fine with that. And then you know the calculation. It was very like they didn't shy away from going to extreme levels of calculations, but apparently it's wrong. I don't know who said that or where they admitted that or whatever. But from what I could tell, it was a very like you know it was very like you know it was true to the time, right? And so that battle went on, and then what was it? Not even like how many years later? Wait, what? Well, I know it's 10 years from the first one, right? I believe because it was 2012. Wait, no, I'm dumb. Uh, 11 years. 10, not even 10. 10 years since the first death battle was like not even a year or two ago. I don't even know. I don't even know. So like yeah, then the second Superman vs Goku came out, and I was all up like, I'm more aware of Superman now, so I want him to win. And then he did, and I was surprised too, because you know I'm sure even then we were all just a little worried. Goku has a new form. Is Superman gonna win this time or nah? But then he did, and boom, W for Superman, for real. So honestly though, I get it completely. Everyone wants their favorite character to win, no matter how much no matter the difference in power between what character is and what character isn't. Because there's a lot of characters I really wanted to win, but unfortunately they don't due to reasons. Surely, nothing else I could think of, for sure. So yeah, I completely get it. But the reasons they gave this time around were also valid, I guess. They had Superman, you know, they said that he could fly through what space in like 2 seconds or something because he heard Jimmy's watch signal while he was up in space. All the way from Earth. And then when he held up that, what was it, that book of infinite pages? And they, of course, like, how is he gonna really explain that? Well, I mean, no, the first they explained that he held up, what, eternity? Because he picked up that one guy, the green man, the Spectre guy. He picked him up. And then he said, always, because Spectre is made of eternity, he lifted eternity. And also with I said this earlier, but I was saying it. The Book of Infinite Pages, because he picked it up, he was holding infinity. So he's held infinity and eternity. Which, I mean, you know, to me at least, it was pretty clear cut from then and there. But I do believe that they've scaled Goku up to his highest potential, which what it would be like the universe level of his universe, because he fought Jiren, No, not Jiren. It was Beerus, right? When he fought Beerus, the punch of that one punch sent shockwaves through the universe, so that equals they could destroy the universe. However, you could interpret that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good, and it all makes sense. It makes sense to me, really. Like, because I mean, sure, Superman's probably done some crazy stuff like that too. I know Superboy, Prime, or Superboy in general was able to do crazy stuff like that too, which they surely will bring up also, because whether he being Kryptonian or not, or like he's different in power, they'll probably explain it. But if not, then I don't see why not Superman to be able to do that. So I guess I've talked a lot. What do I expect? I expect them to not pull anything. They're just gonna come out right the gate and say, "This is why we think this character wins." And I don't know. We've seen. I remember being there for when Ultra Instinct came out. That song, the theme goes so hard. That goes hard, dude. Like for real. So like yeah, I understand them wanting to do at least this now, and at least do this before the characters go way too far. In I don't know, just something that they probably wanted to do until like I don't know. I thought it would be a while before we get this again. But it's cool. It's cool. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I'm very interested to see who's gonna win. Totally not fingers crossed for Superman again. But I don't know. Maybe. No, if he loses and they have good reasons behind it, I'll be okay. But if not, I'm gonna go watch the other ones to cope. I'm just kidding. Okay. Goku for Superman, DC, Dragon Ball vs. DC Comics. Let's go. Let me put my headphones on. Okay. Let me take it out of mute. I don't know why I put it like that. Alright, let's go. Ooh. I love this animation. Oh, I thought they were... I don't know why.
Goku.
Okay.
Superman.
Yeah.
It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all into play.
Oh
We're
boy.
examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon.
Huh?
Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
He's whiz.
Wait, what was that about Heroes?
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills. Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities will include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball Heroes.
Plus Dragon Ball Heroes. Okay, that's interesting. So when they say all three, or however many of Superman.
Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon.
Okay, comic book canon. Do they mean this man who's like what, a reality warper-esque, could sneeze stars out of existence, outrace infinity or whatever? Is that who they mean? Well, Mr. Flick looks like that. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not saying that's a total wash for Goku, but that's surely gonna be some insane things for them to pile up. Extensive history. Okay, so that's however many these comics are in these continuities, whether it's pre-crisis, I guess, and then this Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Super, or Dragon Ball Super, and whatever this is, the movie, and then Heroes. Okay, I don't know much about those, but ooh, that's cool. All right.
Who would win a death battle?
Oh, that animation's so clean. Who are we starting?
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy and
Yeah.
marveled at his uncommon strength. This is the story of Son Goku.
Little guy.
Sir, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy.
Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest in Chinese culture, Akira Toriyama crafted the story and the character that would define generations to come.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Kakarot was born a low-class Saiyan on the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza, and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Not just raised,
Nice.
but trained. Go.
Full name Son Goku, birth name Kakarot. Kakarot. I've seen that. Ooh. 40 years, 5'9". I'm taller than him. Mentors: Grandpa Gohan, Roshi, Kami, Kinkai, Whis, Meras. Disciplines: Gohan, Oob, Shallot. Hobbies: eating, napping, sports. He just like me. Occupations: radish farmer, firefighter, office worker. He would be the best firefighter ever. He could punch the fire and it'd go away. Favorite foods: fish, orange soda, ramen, anything. That's good. Not a bad dad. You guys are just me. Okay, I get that. No, I mean, I get what they're coming from by saying
which
that.
he would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi.
Look at them, they're so tiny.
Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character.
Oh,
The
he's
more
digging.
he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class
Oh, he fought that
monkey boy
ponytail
would
guy.
prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else.
He did
True.
have a slight advantage. Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also
Ah.
take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally.
It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt.
While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, it suits Goku. No matter how many times you knock him down, he will get back up, stronger than before.
It helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha.
An incredibly
Oh, yeah, that's
powerful
hype.
technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam.
So
Flashlight
challenging,
lights
it took
warning.
Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds.
Not the
It's
car.
incredibly versatile. With a
After image. Okay. Autonomous Ultra Inks. Okay, that's later. Or nah, that's probably all this is technique. Destructo Disc. I know that. Dragon Fist, also cool. Energy Landmine. Neat. Evil Containment Wave. Isn't that? Oh yeah, that's what Roshi used on Jiraiya. Flight, Fusion Dance, Godbind, Hakai, Instant Transmission, and Kaioken. Okay, sweet.
over 50 different variations.
Elaborate.
For example, Goku can curve the beam
Oh,
after
that's
firing,
cool.
or even shoot it from his feet.
But
His
unlike
feet.
most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the solar flare.
Ooh, jeez. Kami-sen Ryu, Kamehameha, Kai Sensing Kiai, Multiform, Rapid Movement, Rock Scissors. What? Rock Scissors and Paper. Okay. Spirit Bomb, Solar Flare, Telekinesis, Telepathy. Telepathy, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, I think he probably used telepathy at one point, but telekinesis, I don't remember that.
Energy Landbind and Godbind require a lot more strategy and planning.
Because
Ooh.
while Goku isn't exactly book smart, he is a genius when it comes to martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to conquer himself.
Conquer
He's
him.
also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker.
Well,
Nice.
pretty much any container could be used for the
The Dragon Ball Magna Saints and Mafuba, also known as a game to take for the test on Shogun Hearts, and can be fatal to caster. Oh, okay.
Mafuba sealing technique.
Then there's Kaioken, aka Instant Steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100. What a
Ooh.
badass.
The Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb, is potentially his strongest attack, but it
The Spirit Bomb has life energy for learning around life forms and even planets. Goku has 0% moves like Dragon Ball Super. Okay.
requires considerable time, unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's instant.
can teleport
The way it works
instant.
is Goku detects another person, like a sort of beacon, then teleports to their location by launching himself through an alternate dimension where time stands still.
Oh.
Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook,
Anime, Medical Kula used this in the movies, but its opponent Goku uses a battle through space they move through. Okay, that's interesting.
it's a dimension hop. You can actually see
Ah.
this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact,
Oh, what did ups? Oh, I remember that. I just remembered something about a particular DBZ dub. If you know, you know. Okay, God Key, pressure and healing properties. Okay, protects against demonic magic, untouched by most mortals. Flying Nimbus, max speed, 650 kilometers per hour, 400 miles per hour. Power pole, Niobe, staff that obeys one will. I can stretch over 400,000 kilometers, 25,000 miles, or 2,500 miles. Wow. Senzu beans. Heroes exclusive, dimensional domain, god meter, Shenron mode, status buffs and debuffs. Sick.
In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure.
Oh.
Even his famous speech on Namek about being
Oh, yeah,
the
that
light
one's
in
hype.
the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan. Hell,
I mean, this might be me because I don't know anything about it. I feel like both messages can work, right? If he can both be a Superman figure and someone who accepts his Saiyan heritage, like, he could, you know, in a way, be both. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that make sense for him to do so? You know, like, just be both.
yeah. If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold.
Oh, yeah, I
Super
saw
Saiyan and
this.
its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Oh, yeah.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine Ki, a pure form of Ki unspoiled by mortal hands. Unlike normal Ki, it can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like Senzu beans. Did you know one Senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limb?
Oh.
They're missing out.
God
That's cool.
Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first
There it
go.
is.
Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This
Ooh.
model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7.
Universe
There's
7.
a wrinkle there. When all of humanity went to heaven,
Because Boo went berserk.
Fidel
Oh.
commented that heaven is just as large as a universe. And the Zenchu backs her up.
And, that's heaven. Big
Ah.
So let's scale things up with that in mind.
Okay.
Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own
Wow.
observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that.
Goku Empress Broly, who helped destroy the dimension of strange swirling lights, and is comparable to Cell Max, whose attacks have the gravitational pull of black holes. Sick, bro.
That much the first time he went god. And he didn't lose that
If
power.
he's
He
even
learned
realizing-
how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God. And
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Okay, Ozaru Grade 8, that one's cool. Super Saiyan Full Power, Spirit Bomb Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan Power Saiyan 4, Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Perfectly Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, Ultra Easy Sign, Perfected Ultra Instinct, True Ultra Instinct, and Giant Form. Sick.
became Super Saiyan Blue.
Yup.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty angels. Or when he perfected the blue hairdo and stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through hits time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off
Ooh,
infinite zombies.
that was cool. Greater power levels Dragon Balls can counter space-time balance, such as when Boo broke out of the hyperbolic time shaper jab of That's sick.
Sentient timeline, defeating Jiren, who shook the entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence. Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Sick.
Culminating in his greatest form, Ultra Instinct.
Yo,
Goku isn't a normal
that one's sick. Saved Borod, Namekins, Universe 7, Xenoverse, broke Kai Kitchen, disrupted and escaped the pretty black hole. Super Saiyan 3 shook the afterlife, downed Jiren who's passed God of Destruction, survived Energy of Destruction, Dark Key, and the Dark Factor, took down Demigra, who threatened the multiverse, defeated King Piccolo, Frieza, Majin Buu, Mira, Android 21, Moro, and Xeno Goku. Sick.
transformation. It's a state of mind. Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts. Subconsciously making optimal choices because you're in the zone. Doing without thinking.
Something
Nice.
Goku has always been training to do. Technically, it can be used in any form, but when perfected, Autonomous Ultra Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter
Ooh.
what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability.
That's so
even
cool.
pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when
Ooh,
his
that's
own
cool.
body can't.
That sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes.
Ah, there it
aka
is.
Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaioken times 1,000.
Really?
While technically a different continuity,
Oh, there's two of him. CC Goku is alternate continuation of the Super anime. Xenogoku experienced GT, attained by the Super Saiyan 4 full power Limit Breaker form, and defeated Universe Busters like Omega Shenron, Sea-Lass, and Camel. Camel? CC Goku defeated Xenogoku in Duelist Trunks. Interesting.
CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku. His history and powers are the same, making his story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions.
Interesting.
He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Fu, who was...
CC Goku has matched Dark King Demigra, whose Dark Factor could destroy the entire cosmology of heroes in Xenoverse. There are over... Hold on. 76,434,925,761 major timelines, infinite minor timelines, and the crack of time beyond that. Wow. Wait, there's major and minor timelines? My sap will absorb nutrients spread there's on the universe, seed, blood, and by using that energy, I'll show you the ultimate experience.
Rewrite the entire universe. Hell, this series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come.
That is true.
How much he's had to face.
But no matter the challenge,
I should watch
he
this
takes
show.
it head on and
Well, not this
pushes
show, but like
through.
anything.
Showing everyone, everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Yeah. That was sick.
Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Yeah.
Just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born
Yeah,
in
that
the
is true.
far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction.
Yeah.
Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman.
Yeah.
Champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only seen the movies, forget him. Comic book Clark's not the perfect Boy Scout. And he's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache showed up.
Oh, yeah.
Understandably seeking escape from some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A
Nice.
hero who could defeat
Oh, that
any
new
evil
show, I
by
really wanna
just
see that.
punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman had
Clark Joseph Kent. Kal-El, 30 years, 6'3". Dang, he's called. Daily Planet, Superstar, Galaxy News, Hobbies, Linguistics, Robotics. Oh, Zoology. That's neat. Favorite food, beef bourguignon with ketchup. Ooh, that sounds good, actually. Love interest, Lois Lane, Lana Lane, Lana L, Lisa Lazali, Lisa Landis, Lori Lamaris, Luna Lenari, Lanai, Lila Laurel, Lyrica Lloyd, Wonder Woman. Okay, he knows a lot of people with an L in their name. At least it doesn't have never mind. Wonder Woman. That's neat. Actually, I don't mind that ship. Like, to be honest, I don't mind Wonder. Super Wonder, is that the ship name? And I also guess I don't mind. Well, again, it was depicted how it was depicted in the show. The animated series Justice League. I don't mind Wonder Bad either. I kind of thought it was neat. Anyways,
has been many things. At
Yeah.
the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien people. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because helping others in need is the right thing to do.
Yep.
That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's
That
gotta
is
start
true.
somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
oh, that's cool.
When Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks,
Oof.
severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for
Oh,
5
yeah.
days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
Nice.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe.
Until there is nothingness beyond even the deathly vacuum space. Okay. Fly here, spit on your way. Superman flew the energy unit to help restore the shrunken colors. As they turned to normal, he flew 12 days and Earth back and centralized. Okay, sweet.
In seconds, or even break the bonds of infinity.
Okay, there it is. They're gonna pick this. Okay, well, I don't mind it though. If they have as much crazy stuff as going on over there, why not give Superman all the stuff that he can use here? Because why not?
Wait, he can do all that, but Batman can punch him out?
Dang.
Really?
You're probably thinking of Elseworld stories outside main canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, that's always been the case. Always. Oh, shoot. Always. I keep forgetting to click away. Forget all that. I didn't say anything. Bioelectric aura. Interesting. Flight, heat vision, super breath, super flare. Super flare. Oh, yeah, that's when he does a big, he expels the solar energy in his body for a big explosion that's seen from space. Super hearing, super speed. Well, look at the face. Infinite mass punch. I thought that was Flash's thing. Whatever. That's interesting.
Breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar
Okay,
system
there it
or
is.
blow air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of,
Freeze
his
ghosts.
X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls.
I'm not sure that if a halo is a soul or an aura or what. I do know that's the end of the life cycle. It fades away pretty quickly. What is left behind, hard to look at, empty, in a way that expands. So what, he can see souls? Super strength, supervision, electromagnetic, fourth dimension, microscopic, telescopic, X-ray, time travel, Genesis. Oh, well, I guess when he flew around Earth, Genesis powers, energy interstellar teleportation, and mechanokinesis. Okay.
He can see through your own body and mind to examine your soul.
Oh, that's cool.
Yet, he can't see through lead. That's
Oof.
okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face.
True.
Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision burns with the fire of a star.
Oh, that's cool.
And if beams aren't enough, he can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It
Yup.
used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Ah.
Simply put, Superman's powers defy physics. My favorite examples of this are when he rebuilt the reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched
Ooh.
Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time.
Oh, that's
or
cool.
when he gained 10 years worth of medical training through only 5 minutes of reading, and then
Nice.
successfully performed lung surgery.
Nice. My favorite example
Nice.
is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota
Huh?
from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman
Wait,
is
what? Really? That's interesting. That's cool. Hold on. Wait, do you smell like someone's making brownies? And look at Batman.
From orbit.
even beyond his
Okay, chi control, martial arts, boxing. Oh, did you learn that from, what was his name? Wait, what am I thinking? His one's name? Wait, was it Muhammad Ali or Charles Barkley? No, Charles what am I thinking? Charles Barkley, who's a guy who played basketball and beat Godzilla. I'm confusing them both. Chi control, martial arts, boxing. Well, I guess it makes sense that even though, even in his, just obvious superhuman state, he would want to learn technique, just fighting techniques. Because if he fights someone on his level, he doesn't want to just be inexperienced in the ways to fight. He wants to learn how to do it. So that's really cool, actually. Boxing, jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, pressure point fighting, pressure points. That's different. Taquazam Rao, astral projection, energy purification, increases combat instincts, and Torkazam Vo, Kryptonian, theta states, illusion, projection, mind manipulation, and protection. Interesting.
powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses chi, or as they call it, Shriar. He even got summoned to Asgard to fight demons with Thor for 1,000 years.
Cool.
Superman can resist being erased from existence, such
Oh.
as tanking Darkseid's Omega Beams.
Yeah.
Even Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his
Nice.
powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines
Cool.
literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we've covered a variety of Superman eras.
Nice.
Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
Oh
It would
yeah.
help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
Yeah,
Ah.
the latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kind of canon. Even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. Ew. I guess he can still phase through almost anything, even people.
Look, if you really dig into it, this isn't.
I mean, yeah, like, really, this makes sense. With their every, multiverse, there isn't has to be, they could still be canon because it's a multiverse, but also, like, there's no, like, saying this version of this character can't do something because this person, in another universe can also do that. Even beyond the infinite multiverse, sealed each other post-crisis with Fog Golden Age Superman, who matched pre-crisis Superman. Huh? Cool.
New. Plenty of characters have recalled events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Ah.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was because of the mental blocks.
Though he
Oh, wait, what? Give me back that quote. I
But that
didn't
was
read
because of the
it. Richard Reese Campanetti. Are Superman's powers more related to mental state than solar energy absorption? I'd say both. Okay.
mental blocks.
though he's not a complete composite, there's
Is
so
that the
many-
thing? Wait, what's he doing there?
But that was because of the mental blocks.
though
Is it
he's
Saturday
not a
Night Live?
Complete composite. There's so many other Supermen out there.
Future
Oh, yeah.
Superman, Big Robot Superman,
Uh-huh.
Commie Superman,
Uh.
Dinosaur Superman.
Uh?
There's a bunch.
Still, this
Yeah.
new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time.
Oh, that's oh yeah. There was that one. Hold on, he's like, this isn't in the movie. There was that one time he does just that. Time travel is only used by Golden Age Superman. Feature dimension.
And while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further.
Okay, but when is he used a blue star? I want to see a fight when he uses a blue star's energy. That'd be sick. That'd be cool.
In fact, upon visiting a white star,
White star. Warworld's a new white sun. May be stronger than I've ever been. Interesting.
he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, what does he say? Eh?
Just popped back up.
What are you doing? How are you? My mind is stronger than you've ever been. Concept like weight, distance, temperature, even space-time has largely lost their meaning for me. Okay, that's pretty sick. Wow.
Saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember,
Nice.
Superman defies physics.
Okay.
Like when he used heat vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've
Whoa.
seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more exact figure.
Yeah, do that.
The DC universe is 15 billion years old and
Uh-huh.
expands at 60 trillion light years per half second.
Okay.
This means its radius must be over 50 nonillion light years across.
Yo,
What?
the 60 trillion light year rate, which lasts longer than our own epoch, as the DC timeline ends 22 billion years after the present. Its universe scope should be even larger. Okay, interesting. As far as we know, our universe is not gonna end. Like, really? Sure. Okay, wow, that's a lot of zeros.
That's 31 zeros.
Okay,
and
that's
Zeus
31.
helped make that happen.
Oh, yeah.
Well, about 1/5 of it. That's still immense power.
1/5,
but if you
okay.
want something bigger, here's the anti-mod.
Wait, and I must kill you. I absorb all the energy my universe provides. And the radiative of Superman's allies is Big Bang comic troopers, not Spectre. And Superman did so without Power X energy. His heat vision sends the universe as best like Imperius and the amplified Wally the Keeper. So, is it consistent? Okay, sorry, I'm yawning.
Monitor blasting Golden Age Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe.
Ooh.
And then Superman,
Punched him. So
Wow.
hard, it kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have
Okay, here we go. Kryptonite, green, fatally saps string. Okay, interesting. Red creates random mutations. Black comes from insanity. Oh yeah, that one's scary. Gold permanently removes powers. Well, I mean, unless it's was it Injustice 2, where he said he would be back even though he got hit by gold kryptonite. Kryptonite virus, Kryptonian viruses, Blood Moriel, Doomsday virus. Doomsday virus was kind of sick because it made him a Doomsday-esque, virus-esque. Lead blocks X-ray vision, magic vulnerability, red solar energy, and sensory overload. Yeah, those two are also those are valid. Like these weaknesses. This just doesn't make sense. Unless they pull out the pink kryptonite, to which
Have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
Not all at once. He has been
Got
able to move planets around while under a red star.
Okay.
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic, but it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea.
right, and that's something that everyone got to get. All this show, I really want to see this one too. Look at that suit, man. And that's the thing everyone also gets confused. He doesn't have an inherent weakness to magic. It's not like he gets hit with a magic punch. He's hurt far more than just a regular super strong punch. It's that he doesn't have a special immunity to it. So, like, it's not what it is, but it is what it is. Essentially. Okay. At least that's what I'm trying to say.
Idea that absolute power corrupts absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all.
For real.
But there is nuance to being good. Even if he is the ultimate power fantasy, unstoppable and incorruptible.
Yeah.
Such as when he took on the
Whoa. The World Forger saved Felicity Rose, Phalistine's Earth, and the Omniverse. Yo, Ben 10 mentioned. Shook the Phantom Zone with a punch. Obliterated the World Forger's multiverse. Survived multiple source wall explosions. Is that the wall at the end of here? Restored all timelines while fighting Jackson. Destroyed Darkseid's true form with a sub-quantum shout. Wow, that's cool. Defeated Lex Luthor. Or Darkseid died? Is he dead? Defeated Lex Luthor, General Zod, Doomsday, Dominus, Quantum Mechanics, World Forger, and Ultraman.
World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the sixth dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to
Sixth
replace
dimension.
the one Clark calls home. Who's gonna stop him?
Superman could, and the Forger knew it. So he was trapped on a world with a sun so distant he could never escape.
Ooh.
Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip
Ooh.
through a ton of stars, KO the World Forger, and shatter his new multiverse with a
Nice.
single punch. Because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's
Sick.
the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new galaxy
Okay,
all
there
on
it
the
is.
same day. What's not to like?
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
Wow.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored.
Okay, we're down to better help. Okay. Lowballing, or not even, I don't want to lowball, but I want to say, to me at least, they're almost incomparable, Like, they're just so different in their powers, they're so different in what they can do, and their universes. I'm not saying this because because I don't want to change how I felt before, nor do I want to say I agree with this because it's my favorite character. I think Superman takes this. Like, I think he will win a third round, rightfully so. Not saying that way, but because of how different his comic is from Goku's. Well, as if Goku was a manga. How different his character is from Goku. How different his world is from Goku's. Because Goku is what they said, right? He can destroy a universe. And it's not a multiverse, it's a universe, okay? It's a big universe. And Superman, he destroyed a universe, also big, but he also destroyed a multiverse, which is also a lot bigger. So it's rather an infinite universe, a larger infinite universe, and a multiverse filled with infinite universes filled with infinite universes that have infinity in them in a multiverse. So, like, I think I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do something crazy like that. At least from that extent. Like, it's even with all of his powers, all this stuff. They didn't mention reality warping. to an extent, but they did mention like a good sense of you know, time stuff and just overall, you know, fighting styles plus, you know, just speed, strength, all that stuff. So like, if anything, I feel like this will be a super entertaining fight, given if Goku is not necessarily the weaker of them, but like the one who has the more fighting style. So like, you know, the fight may lead in Superman's favor, but it would still be super entertaining for them to how they do Goku, especially, you know, how it could be done here. So it'll be very interesting to see how they could do this. So like, what am I saying? I'm about to watch it. Sorry. I'm just like, they could pull something. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not saying they've pulled anything before, but like, you know, they usually hide like little intricate details in these analyses that they just like, hey, we showed you this the first time, but you didn't pay attention, so you get the boom. And that's happened a few times. I will not mention, not because I don't remember, but also because I don't remember. So yeah, I think Superman wins. Just straight up. Yeah, I think he wins, and it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see how. It'll be cool to see him win a third time. I am up. But it's fine. I'm sure there are some versions of Goku that can beat some versions of Superman. That's just how it is. And also how it is with other characters. Some versions of this character can beat some versions of this other character. So like, if you or me have a disagreement with a death battle, you can just straight up just say, hey, this character actually could lose to this version of this character because this character is not like this character, and that's okay. There's sometimes they don't all have to be composites. Sometimes. Other times it's necessary. Except for when it's not. I don't know. Anyways, I think I talked long enough. Okay, Superman wins. I'll stay it one more time. And I can't wait to see how it goes. Alright, let's go. Sorry, I had to get that up.
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Yep.
It's time for a
Death battle. Ooh, oh, they're already fighting. Yo, this song. Oh, that's sick. These models are so cool. Oh, that's sick.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Oh, that's great. We're so happy. Ooh. The beat. Oh.
You're holding back. Give it your all.
That is true. Give it his all. No regrets. That cape move was sick. Ooh. Oh, is that where Vegeta and Thor fight? Oh, that's cool. Yo, they're in space. Oh, he just... Oh, not the moon!
Oops. Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard. All right, I'll
Ooh.
show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh, I guess they were gonna wish it later. Whoa, what? Was that other version of him fighting other version of him? Oh, he phased! Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Whoa. That is so cool. Oh, that was that one. Also part of the... Oh, ooh.
Well, what do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Kryptonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Aw, nice. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I like how happy they both are. That makes us super joyful. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh. Yo, the flare. Ooh. Whoa, what? Multiple suns? What? He's going through multiple suns to get there? This is so cool. Oh, is he gonna do it again? Yo. Oh, not Earth again. Oh, the huge constructs. That's so cool. Oh, he had it at least. Holy smokes. What just happened?
Huh?
Oh, there it is.
Almost had me there. That was actually pretty fun.
Oh.
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
Let's go again.
You're on.
Oh, that's cool.
KO! That's it! The final, indisputable answer!
Wow.
Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
Oh,
There's
oof.
so many ways this battle could go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most representative
Okay,
of
here we
this
go.
fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe. Or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 15
DC unit layer numerous spatial, numerous spatial and fractal dimensions. When comparing arguments that Dragon Balls and DC universe could be infinite in scope, DC is much more layered and complex. Okay, interesting.
105 times larger than our own. But based on the DC Universe's officially established age and rate of expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger.
Wow.
Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore.
Oh.
Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times.
Mitsuplelik, fifth dimensional, can destroy infinite timelines, all numbered dimensions, the bleed, the sphere of gods, and the fifth dimension. The World Forger, sixth dimension, is Mitsuplelik superior. Forge hyper time. And Forge hyper time. Okay, Dragon Ball's Heroes Infinite Timelines. A crap percent doesn't mean. Okay, that makes sense, I think.
He's defeated Jiren, Broly, Moro, and Fu.
But even if we highball Goku by quadrillions or quintillions of times, the gap is just too much. Especially with the World Forger feat. Not even Heroes.
Oh yeah, that one was hype.
Superman takes the edge in strength.
But
There it is.
strength isn't everything. Let's talk speed.
Okay.
Both are obviously way faster than light, but Superman crossed that mega-sized universe of his in seconds.
Fun fact: Superman can produce 10 billion decibels of sound, which is enough power to destroy 10e plus 999999998. What is that? 890 universes. The classic case of writers cannot do math. Okay.
And flew faster than infinity.
Makes
Wow.
sense. He can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't
Oh,
count
yeah.
Goku out, though.
But that's for
Flying
charity.
Across the entire afterlife in base form and outspeeding Eos's future sight takes some crazy speed.
Okay, yeah.
Zamasu as an
Cooler
omnipresent
intercepted Goku during his transmission's dimensional hop, which can be an immeasurable speed feat. The dark factor used by several villains Goku Goku fought could also be immeasurable.
timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That, combined with instant transmission and ultra instinct, could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Right.
Especially
Okay.
when we look at skill.
Oh,
Goku's
skill.
a martial arts master.
Yeah, he
He's
takes this.
definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training.
Yep.
While Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Mostly out of cases when he fights like other people, he doesn't really train, like, you know, training just to train. He just trains to get better at like specific situations where a villain, a bad guy who is not equal in strength, but like someone who can keep up with him, right? Someone who can keep up with him and also give him like a run for, say, like a specific power, right? It has to deal with a specific. Wait, what's this? Goku could summon back up with game card technology. However, Superman has an army of duplicates on par with Justice League. Superman's bioelectric aura can also disable Troy vitality. So she's like, cool. That's so cool, actually. So, like, yeah, that's like, it makes sense. Like, you know, Goku's universe, it's all about training to be better, but Superman's, he's technically sort of already there, you know?
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So
Oh, yeah.
Goku wins in skill,
Oh, yeah.
but not necessarily in experience.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler.
True.
He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman.
Superman should win in a battle of attrition. Goku can fight for a week straight, but his ki and sensu beans are finite. Superman can function indefinitely without rest, eating, or sleeping, and with a constant healing factor sunlight and sunlight. Okay, but like, is it me or they never like depicted his healing factor as something like at least beyond regeneration? You know, like he's healed from like little cuts and wounds, but like, has he ever healed like regrew an arm or something, or like regrew skin? Well, I think there was that one time in what was it, that one Superman movie, Superman Doomsday, where he cut, or it is a clone of Superman. He cuts a little thing in his face, or he cuts the thing in his face with his heat vision, and he takes out like a little lead ball from his brain that had kryptonite in it. And would that count as regeneration, or is that just like straight up little healing? Because it's a kind of a little hole in his face. So like, that's interesting. So like, yeah, I feel like, you know, if he has a constant healing factor as long as he has sunlight, would it be infinite or something? Like, say he loses an arm, does he go into the sun and then boom, arm back, or not? Not that he probably would need to if he's able to do all this even more crazy stuff.
He's even defeated martial arts experts like Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
Okay, yeah,
He's
that makes
also
sense.
astonishingly brilliant. Like when he reassembled the reality
Yeah,
warping
he is
miracle
super
machine
smart.
from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman.
Yep.
But perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Kai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Key, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In
That
Dragon
is
Ball,
true.
Ki is
Superman collecting status debuffs like heroes like Dimensional Domain. He resisted the biological decay field of Doomsday and the power notification of the Holoman. He's also developed resistance to energy draining villains such as Sun Eater, Parasite, and Superman. Also cool.
dependent on physical ability, so it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki, and magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway. His greater strength could break out of something like the God Bind.
Yep.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long.
Superman escape time stops Vandal Savage's Hyper Time Prison and the Overvoid. It's unlikely the Mafuba can anything. Even when he tweaks it so that it only destroys Vegeta's armor, still has so much power. There's not a power that leads to medicine. Lord Beerus' signature move, huh? I kind of messed up the time we gonna try copying it.
Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's tanked Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
By my Omega Beams can only cease can. By my Omega Beams not only ceases to live, it ceases ever to have been. So when you shoot Superman, he's just kind of there. Sick.
Superman can time travel,
Oh, yeah.
countering instant transmissions.
Hold on. While outside his usual arsenal, Goku can potentially acquire reality warping items like the Awakened Key Sword. Dragon Balls or Universe Tree Energy. However, Superman can construct the power of a medical machine by himself, which is enough power to rewrite the entire Disney. Well, I mean, if he can make that of memory, obviously he would still have that in his memory. What am I saying? If he still has that in his memory, he can just make that at any time, which is that's cool. That's cool.
similar ability from heroes. And regarding teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Sans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum, instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp.
Got it, I see. He has to teleport to somebody, not teleport randomly. It's like in Minecraft, where... What did I say? It's like in Minecraft. Yeah, it's like when you /TP your name, this person's name, or /TP this name, and then you go to them. You can't just /TP brr brr brr. At least... Okay, never mind. You can also teleport to coordinates. My bad. Forget all that. Goku, greater martial arts, mastery, more varied techniques, better mobility, extra mission, limited key energy, ultra instinct is similar to theta state, potentially super speeds. Superman, far greater strength, more experience, higher intelligence, superior stamina via sunlight. Counters both to go to techniques, limited martial arts mastery, theta state, similar ultra instinct, and potentially super speeds. Okay. Those make sense.
To any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white star for a supercharge.
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Superman could phase through his attacks.
Yeah.
So, that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well,
Yeah.
I think there's something else.
Ooh.
Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represent
battle.
an unyielding status quo.
That's true.
Spider-Man, Batman,
Yeah,
Captain
Spider-Man.
America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring. And Superman is an icon of that. Then
Yep.
along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered
True.
Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
That is true.
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question what we're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by simplifying them to contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the
Nice.
worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I punned, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you?
Winner is Superman.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz. Thank you so much for watching.
Win
we
for
are about
Ben.
to announce the next episode.
Okay,
but
yeah,
before
what
we
is the
do,
next one? If
if
this
you're
was
not a
already...
Discord member yet, click the
I
join
thought
button
this
below
felt like a
so
good
you can
finale.
listen.
Who's next? Tell me. Season 10 finale. Season 10, wow. What? Galactus. Galactus versus Unicron. Oh. Not film theory. Hold on. Number 1 most requested matchup death battle history. Wow, I never knew that. Okay, sick. Personally, I think Galactus will win that simply because, you know, Galactus, he's from the Marvel Universe. He's from where insane stuff happens. Unicron, he's big and can also eat planets. So I got nothing on him. Okay, honestly, I'm very satisfied by this. Like, it's not just because Superman won, but because they had so much evidence to compile why he wins. That plus, you know, in reality, what gets me feeling a certain way is how they do the deaths in Death Battle. You know, like how they do the killing blow. Do they do it like just like, you know, just like that? Or is it just going to be like, you know, haha, we gonna fight another day? You know? And here I'd say they did it really well because, you know, obviously he has the halo, so he did die, but it wasn't like a painful death. It wasn't like he was died forever, never coming back, never getting resurrected, never getting nothing, soul destroyed, forgotten, in divorced. I don't know where that came from. So yeah, like really that also what's, you know, that's what I also really understand. Whenever there's characters in a death battle, no matter who wins, we would want, you know, the death of whoever else to be at least, you know, just a little bit respectful in a sense, you know what I mean? Because, you know, there's been lots of deaths. Usually say, I'm sorry, or let this heal you, or I forgive you, or something like that. Something like that, where it's like respectful on both sides. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, just depending on if it's a villain character, if it's a hero character, all that, you know, it's like, it just be like that. So for here, I feel like how they do it, where they're both happy and they're both happily fighting all that. I feel like that was good enough. Like, for real, they just had like very fun, good vibes all around. And honestly, I feel like this one was one of the best ones. Like, really, probably one of the better Superman versus Goku, at least in comparison to the other two, because, you know, this one felt more definitive. This one felt more like this is just how it is, you know. And I'm pretty satisfied with this. And if you guys are satisfied, go watch their version first. Obviously, go watch their video first, then come back and watch me watch this. But you probably already did that by now. But it's fine. I'm just here for the reaction and giving my honest thoughts about things that I really like. That being this too, a lot. Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to watch Galactic Unicron, I don't particularly have a super interest in it, but I could watch it if that's what you all want. I would do it for sure. I don't know, give my thoughts, my 2 cents, my vibes. So yeah, my name is Anday. This has been Goku vs Superman Part 3, Dragon Ball vs DC Comics Death Battle. I'm very satisfied by this one. I agree 100%. But that doesn't mean Goku is also really cool. He's very awesome, for real. So yeah, my name is Anday. This has been Goku vs Superman. I said that like twice now. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.